everybody, it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. Look at this pile of stuff I have, this pile of goodness in front of me here. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's make some heads or tails of it. We are going to be using one of these Dollar Tree wall pockets today. And what I'm going to try to recreate is something like this little envelope. You know how Dollar Tree sells these also? Ah, it's downpouring. The Dollar Tree sells these, and I thought I would like to make a bigger version of this with one of these wall tiles. So I'm going to make a wall pocket. That's what I'm going to call it. A real old farmhouse metal tin ceiling chippy paint chippy wall pocket. All right, so that's what we're going to do, and I have all Dollar Tree ingredients here. So I thought that I would try to fold it. So that's what we're going to do, and if that doesn't work, we're going to have to cut it and then like cut and paste. So the first thing we're going to do though is take off our protective peeling here, because it will come off anyway. So it is only the sticky part of the wall tile, the adhesive part that you would actually put on the wall, is completely adhesed, right? Is that a word? But on the inside of your wall tile, it's only sticking on at the edges. So that bulk, we are just going to take that off right off the bat. And as I was going around here, I saw a few pieces that were resistant. Let's get those cleaned up. All right, now this is just something I want to, you know how I am. I sometimes wake up in the morning with I get that sticking to me, with I know what I'll do, and this is one of those days. So I am going to try this out and hope that it works. Now, I did pre-fold my pieces and crease it, but what worries me, to be honest with you, is the fact that we have to glue it. And I am thinking that we are going to maybe use some ribbon to do that with, because I'm afraid it's going to melt, and then we won't really have anything to glue to, right? But I am going to put this wooden heart. I got these in a package from the Dollar Tree. There was a few things in them. I am going to put this heart in here. So I'm thinking we will glue it to the heart part also, so that will help us anyway. So let's do that. So we've kind of made our wall pocket by just folding in all the corners. So this is what we have, right? Easy peasy. This is the back. And there we have our little envelope. Okay, so let's put that envelope aside for a second and work on our little heart. I am going to cover that in burlap. I have this really, really cool book that I got in Tennessee at a Dollar Tree, believe it or not. And that was like 3 years ago at Christmas time. And it's sheets of burlap. It's just a whole pad of paper with burlap sheets. And I've never seen it in a Dollar Tree here, ever. But anyway, you guys, the Dollar Tree sells burlap fabric, so you can put that on here as well. Now, I think this may have once upon a time been a sticky back, and maybe that's why it was at the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure, but it has never been a sticky. I wish it was. I tried to peel it off one time and made a terrible mess. All right, so I'm just going to cut and trace. I'm going to just trace my heart here with my pencil and just cut that right out here. And then I'm just going to glue it on, maybe some Mod Podge so it's not too thick. You know, because the thickness, when the hot glue dries, it can be kind of, unless you can be really, really quick and do a very thin skim, which is kind of hard to do with hot glue so that you're not burning yourself. I don't know about you guys. I have bought the little finger protectors from the Dollar Tree, and I feel like my fingers are suffocating. I can't stand those. So let's see here. This heart has a little teeny weeny curve, so it has to be on the right way. So let's put some Mod Podge. We will make sure it's nice and thick. Actually, let's just go with Elmer's glue. Let's go with some Elmer's glue. I love old-fashioned Elmer's glue. It works amazing and when you are crafting. So let's just put that on there. And we will know it's going to stay. And then whatever squeezes out, we'll just wash it off. So there we go. Glue that right on, all the way down. Oops, I just moved it. Too much glue, probably. It made a slip and slide. All right, let's cover that up. Let's get a little bit of paper towel here. And just get the glue that is coming out of the sides, the ooze. Just wipe that off so there's no ooze. And there is our little burlap, thank you, burlap heart. Isn't that cute, a little burlap heart? Now, I want to put a little bit of antique wax on it. You know how I am. I like to zhuzh mine up and make it look like it is old and antiqued. And so I'm going to take a good little stiff bristle brush, like a, can't get my words today, like a stencil, like a stencil brush. And we're going to just dab, dab, dab that into our cap. And then pounce that and make that almost dry. You almost want a dry brush. And then I'm just going to go around my edges and just go in little circular motions and just get that all grungy up. There we go. All right. A little bit darker in some places than others. There goes my printer. Things are coming alive, coming alive. So I just grungied that up just a little bit. And now we're going to give it a little bit of heat with the blow dryer because I want to go on to the next step and I want to make sure our glue is dry and our antique Waverly wax is dry. Our Waverly wax. So I will do this off camera. Let's see if I can find my pen. My pen. It's got to be here. It's got to be close. Oh my goodness, you guys. I lost my little pen. I'll do this off camera. And dry this up good, and then we will be right back. Maybe we'll get it together. Okay, so that's getting dry. I think that we are going to build our little envelope here now. So what I was thinking while I was drying that is, why don't we put a few popsicle sticks, or these are just called jumbo craft sticks at the Dollar Tree, in behind this also to help it out. And I do want to paint our wall envelope, but I think we're going to get it all built before we do that. So I'm going to just run a bead of glue. Let's get these flowers out of the way here. I'm going to just run a bead of glue along my popsicle stick here. And I'm using a low temp. I'll probably be using 2 different kinds of glue guns today. But right now I'm going to use a low temp. And I'm just going to put that on to the wall tile. Wow, yeah. Even the low temp is really melting that really quick. So you're going to have to use only a low temp glue gun on this. All right. So see what we have here. Just a glue popsicle stick there. All right. Now, it almost glued down. We don't want that because we have to put stuff in our pocket, right? Now I'm going to do the same thing on the inside. I'm just going to put a bead of glue. Maybe not as much. Just enough. And we're going to place that one down and do the same thing. Put it all the way down in the corner. As far as it will go. You guys can't really see. I'm so sorry. So the overhead thing, this is the thing. I learn new things. And then I get attacked by the devil. So I had to get a new phone. Everybody knows, if you've been following me, I had to get a new phone. I went from Apple to Android. Had a learning curve there again. And then I got the overhead and I was learning all that. And I was using an old phone for the overhead, and now and that was working out perfectly. It was great. I got to learn, and then that phone, now every time I do an overhead video and I try to send that video to myself, it says there's not enough storage for me to send it to my other phone to splice it. So I decided I'm going to not worry about it right now. I'm going to do the best that I can with the skills that I have and the equipment that I have. And that's where we're going to go. That's all we're going to do. Okay, so I'm holding this in a really good spot. And actually, I'm going to let go. But I'm going to glue these 2 sticks together at the top. Oh, good. I guess we're not going to use that glue gun. It's not even on. I'm going to just glue the 2 popsicle sticks here together. Just glue those together. Easy peasy. Can you see what I'm doing? Just gluing my 2 wooden pieces together there. And then I'm going to go up, of course, and down, up and down on these sticks and glue the front flap right to it. I'm just going to flip it over and glue. Tap, tap, tap in the glue, holding it down, holding it down. You guys, I do this right in front of you. I literally woke up with an idea to do this and come down into my craft room and do it. So we'll see. I am hoping, I'm just making sure I'm not gluing it to the back of my pocket here. We need that hollow. So press, 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 press down in your glue. Hold, hold, hold. Get that nice and set. It is hot, I'm not going to lie. Even with the low temp glue, it is very, very, very hot. Okay. There is that. There is a little piece of our stick showing there, and we're going to cover that with flowers and things anyway. Well, all right, now we have a wall pocket. Isn't that cute? A little envelope. I love that. Okay, now I'm going to take my antique Waverly wax and zhuzh this up because, again, I want this to look really old and antiqued, right? So I'm going to take my stiff stencil brush and my paper towel again, and we're going to dab, 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 dab. And we are going to go to town. I'm going to put my hand inside this envelope and hold her down. I'm going to hold her down. And then we're just going to go all over this wall pocket. And then we're going to come back in and wipe some of it down with a paper towel or something. But we want this to really look at that, painting my nice clothes here. Have the apron on, but that doesn't really help when you're painting your sleeves. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm having so much fun in this craft room lately. I'm learning how to do sublimation. If you know, you know. But let me tell you, it's a lot to learn. And it's really learning web design and a whole new, like I know how to do Cricut design space, which is also like web design, on an easier, obviously, software situation, but I am learning all new things at my age. I'm telling you, that is not an easy task. But it's fun, and I'm enjoying what I am learning and what I am making. I am making beautiful, I don't even have one to show you because they're all in my new booth, but I'm making wind spinners, and I'm making all kinds of things down here in this room. I am just a happy little crafter down here, and I think I put up yes, I did. I put up a little video. Let's just give this a little air. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I put up a little video about my booth. It hasn't had its grand opening yet, but we are open for business if you are local to me. And it's in Zephyr Hills, Florida. And it's just been fun. So I did put up a little bit of a video there of that. If you're local, you'll definitely want to come check us out. Lots of good things. It's called Just Neat Stuff. And there is lots of just neat stuff there. All right, let's do the front of this envelope here. I am already so excited about the look of this. So we're just going to zhuzh this up again. I'm going to do it off camera, and we will be right back. Okay, so there is our totally zhuzhed. I did a little bit on the inside, too. There is our totally zhuzhed up and antiqued little wall pocket. Now, I do want to put a hanger on this, and I want to put it from the inside to the inside here. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to take my little bead. Guys, if you are new here, this is in the description box below each one of my videos. It is a beater. I don't know. It looks like this, actually. Let me show you. It's called Orative Beater for simple beading, and it looks like that. And so we are going to make a beaded hanger using Dollar Tree dark wood beads. So I'm going to take my jute from the Dollar Tree. Everything's from the Dollar Tree. And I am going to take a piece. I don't know. We'll cut it extra long today. Let's get this piece of scraps out of here. And then what you do is you just take your beater and you put your beads right on the beater. So we need a even amount, so I'm going to count as I put these on. All right, so let's see if we do it. I don't know. Maybe I will, as I'm thinking about this, maybe I will put it behind. Okay, so we are going to have to, well, no, we can still put some more beads on. So I have 8, 9, 10. I don't think we're going to get 12 on here. So we're going to go with 10, and then these are really big beads, so there's not enough room. So we're going to put our jute through the eye of the needle now, and then we just push our beads right on to the jute. Easy peasy. Isn't that cool? All right, now we want to put some more, so let's do it again. I don't know. Whoops, where's my opening here? How many? Did I miscount now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right, we'll have to go with one less because this is there's an odd number. So this is good. So let's put this on our beads, and now we have a big strand of beads, and we're just going to put a knot at either end. It just makes it a lot simpler to bead when, you know, you don't have to glue the tip of your string or put some tape on the tip, the old tricks we all used to do. This just makes it so much quicker and easier, and you can do a lot at once. Now these beads have a really thick bead opening, so I have to really give this a big knot so that it does not fall through. So I'm going over it. Whoops, I just missed it. I am going over it quite a few times here just to get a nice big knot. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. I think so. All right, so now it's going to go from here. I wanted it to hang in here, but we're going to go on the back. So let's cut this off a little bit so we don't have quite as much to work with here. And put our knot. And again, we got to make quite a few little knots, which are time consuming. So sorry about that you are sitting watching me make knots, but there's just not much we can do about that part right now. Oh my goodness. So after we put the hanger on, we're going to stuff this little pocket. How cute is this pocket? I just can't stand it already. I love it when I have an idea and it comes to fruition just the way I wanted it to. All right, now let's cut this stem a little bit shorter too. And now we have our beads. And we are just going to glue that on to the back of our wall pocket. Right on the back. So we're going to use our low temp, and we're going to position it for a minute here on in the same place on both sides, approximately, right? So we're just going to put a couple of dots of glue, and we're going to put one in there, hold the knot down. Once you feel like you can get this one in, go ahead and stick that knot in. And hopefully it's not going to melt too much anyway, right? It is going to melt, but hopefully it won't melt too much. And that's going to be our beaded hanger. And I think that makes such a nice accompany, you know what I'm trying to say, with the brown, right? With all the dark. Sometimes I like to go back in and give some of the pieces a little bit more dark, you know, just like if it would be rusty down in the corner. As a matter of fact, we should do that. We should put a little bit of cinnamon on it. Okay, so now I'm going to flip this over. Whoops. And we are going to make a little pocket. We're going to stuff it with a little piece of Dollar Tree foam here. And we probably will have to cut this down just a little bit. And let's see, the best way to do that is probably this little spatula. Or actually, I have a wider spatula here. Let's use that. That'll be a good... This comes in the cake decorating department of the Dollar Tree. And I use it for all kinds of things. So, mostly a scraper. But, all right, now let's put our little wall pocket tiles down in here. We're going to glue the first one down in the bottom. We're just going to put a little bit of glue. We're just going to slide that down. Oh, I got myself. I'm just going to slide that down. That is really hot, you guys. Slide that down into the bottom as best you can. I always say I am going to get a bowl of ice or something, but I never do. So what happened is, of course, I got some of the glue stuck as it went sliding down, and then it got all over my hands and burnt me. But I will live. But you guys got to see my cats are playing over here. I don't know if you can see them. All right, so now we're going to do that again, but we're not going to burn ourselves this time. We're just going to stick more glue onto the one that's already down there, and then the back wall. So we have a little bit of foam in there, just like that. And then I'm going to stick a little bit of reindeer moss in, which makes a terrible, terrible mess. But I want to put a little bit of reindeer moss. I like the green. You could use, often I use Spanish moss. Today I decided to go with the green theme. So I'm just going to put that down in the front, just a little bit. And now we are going to take our greens and flowers, and we are going to just start filling this. Let's get this off of the bulk here. We are going to fill this up. Let's see where we can find a good spot here with, let's start with some lamb's ear. And I'm going to cut that off as well right here. And we're going to just stick that into our foam. We'll put a little bit of glue real quick here. It's a rainy day. I'm enjoying my craft room today. I hope you guys are enjoying your craft rooms or crafts in general, even if that means you're doing it at the kitchen table. For years and years, I did crafts at my table and had no problem doing that. I would put the kids to bed when they were little at night, and I would just get all my little totes out and sit at the table and either watch a good movie, or sometimes I would I just totally lost my whole, listen to music and just craft away and have a great old time for myself. I was a single mom, and I may be single at the time, but I was never a lonely person. I always have been one to keep myself busy, and I'm just my best company. All right, we're going to go with that. We are going to start sticking in some red flowers and some white flowers here, all from the Dollar Tree. And we're just, I am not a flower arranger. Good. I'm not at all. By no means. Don't go by any of the things I teach you. I can't teach you anything about flower arranging. I'm terrible at it. I just ask God when I'm going to do it to help me, and we get it done. Because really, I don't know anything about it. My mother did. My mother was a wonderful florist, and not a florist, but a floral arranger. She had her own shop. She was in business. Her and my dad were both very crafty people. and they had their own shop in Derry, New Hampshire, where I grew up, and it was just so much fun. My dad did leather tooling, you know, leather belts and leather pocketbooks and all kinds of really, really neat leather tooling. Both my parents have passed on now. I miss them awful, but, you know, they had good lives. They both really did. My dad died quite young, but, you know, he had a good life while he was here. He had lots of toys and lots of fun. So we miss him, but we know he is in a better place, much healthier now. All right, I am sticking these in now wherever I can put them and filling up the spaces here. Filling up the spaces. And then we're going to go ahead and put some more moss in. I want that showing, the moss. So I'm just going to take pinches, and I'm not even going to spread it out. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back. I'm going to lift and tuck. Just glue that right there. Lift and tuck. And I'm going to take another piece. Just a nice tight pinch. Do the same thing. Little glue. A little nip and tuck there. A little lift and tuck. Kind of fill that center piece here, the little pocket piece, up with the moss, and I want to cover that little tiny piece. You wouldn't even know probably now. In fact, I'm just going to glue right here where I want this, right there, so you can't even see that little stick, that little tiny piece that we had of popsicle stick. That's not the right glue. One more little pinch. Whoa, almost lost that. One more little pinch here. Need glue. Can you guys hear the rain? Very rainy. And we'll just stick that down in there. And I am going to pluck one of these little tiny red flowers right off the stem, right close to the butt. Closer even. And I'm going to glue that right on the front. Just glue it right on the front. And I don't like that flower. What's in the middle of this flower? They're terrible. Okay, we got to put a little something here. Let's put a little bead, because there is a little plastic. Here, I just have a little bead here. We're going to put that right there, coming out. Because you can see the plastic. It looks like it lost the petals. It looks like it lost the petals. So this is Dollar Tree garland, and it's just little beads like. I'm going to go with that now and take another piece of it. Only because we just used the one piece. So I'll put another one on. Then it will look like we had plans for it. Fake it till you make it. Just fake it till you make it. All right, let's see. Where do we want it? We'll put it coming out over here. Right there. Just like that. And then it drapes down. And it will make it really cute and dainty. I'm going to stick a few more little greens in also. Just stick the couple of little greeneries. Really, we're just filling her up. And getting rid of all the little, look at how cute. Let's hold this up. I will hold this up after I get all these spider webs off and show you how darling this is. It is so sweet. Oh my goodness, this is just too sweet. Look at that, you guys. How cute, right? Look at how cute. I'm going to stand up and show you those little beads in a minute. What else do we need? One more flower here in the back, maybe? Some more reds? Let's see. I think one more. One more there. Let's just do it. Just do it. Okay. Put it right a little bit higher. There. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, now I want to make a little, let's see. I'm going to take, I don't know. I think I'm going to take a little red paint and take this Be Mine word from, did I break it? From the Dollar Tree. They're little laser cuts from the Dollar Tree. This one says Be Mine. I'm going to take a little bit of red paint. I have some right here, Flamingo Red from Walmart, actually. This is just, 50, well, it used to be 50 cents. All right, let's just paint that real quick. Right on to some redness here. I think that will make it pop, you know. And I'm using my Antique Waverly wax brush, so it's kind of really making it primitive, and the color is beautiful, so it works out, just works out perfect. And now that that is all red, I am just going to glue it right on to the wall pocket on a little slant down here. So I'm gonna hold it down, holding it down. And then I am going to take a little tiny bit more of antique wax after I'm done holding this. And I'm just going to take a couple little bit of, actually I think I'll just take my paper towel and the corner. Oh my goodness, we totally forgot to put our, oh my goodness, you guys, we totally forgot to put our burlap. My mind, I don't know, you guys. It doesn't matter, but anyway, I forgot totally about our burlap heart that I was going to put the Be Mine on. But you know what? Let's see. Can we stick this in the back? Do we like that? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. What do you think? You're going to have to tell me in the comments, of course, but kind of doesn't even show up. Let me look at this for a minute. Let me look at this. How about if we put it in the flowers? And then we cover some of them. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to put it on a skewer. And we're going to stick it in, coming out like a pick. Let me get a skewer here. Dollar Tree. All right, we are going to glue this onto the back here. Yeah, okay, we're going to glue that right onto the back. You don't want it to break, so make sure you put your skewer up nice and enough, right? I know, bear with me, you guys. So my grandson will be coming to stay with me for a few days, and so I'm trying to get some things done, and my mind is thinking about all the things I have to do to be prepared, and I am trying to do my craft, and my mind is just going in too many places at once today. So If I appear a little frazzled today, it's because I am. I am a little frazzled today. All right, how about we take, because this blends in so well, we want it to pop a little. So now that we are going to use the burlap part, I'm going to just take it and put a little red on it as well. Just go around a little bit and brush that red so it pops. And then it will show the burlap pattern and give us some dimension at the same time. We're making it pop. Can you see? I'm trying not to put it down because the glue on the other side is still drying to the stick here. So I'm trying to do it this way, but I know you guys can't see. All right, let's do that because my thumb now needs to be free to get this side. I kind of love how the antique wax and this flamingo red are coloring together. Really, really good. All right, we have a little tiny lift over here. I want to get that right now with the glue. Don't burn yourself. Just don't burn yourself. You already have a burn, Jill. We'll hold that down. Can you see how we made that red burlap now? So cute. Love it. I really love it. I'm going to put a little more on. Ah, more on. Oh my goodness, that's funny. All right, there's our little red heart. We're going to stick this in. Let's see. I won't cut the stick yet until I hold it up. Make sure. Let's see. Okay, so we are going to have to cut that a little bit. Maybe, let's go this much. Hey, let's take a little more of this red paint and do our stick. Because our stick is going to show. All right. Got the reindeer moss everywhere. And now I'm going to stick this in. Just like that. You guys, how cute. We did it. We did it. We did it. We said we would and we did. How cute is that? Be mine, right? Oh, let me stand up and show you guys those little pearls. Those little ribbons coming out. How cute are those? Be mine. It's all zhuzhed up. Love, love, love that, you guys. Just love it. What do you think? Cute. Really, really cute. All right, you guys. That's going to do it for today's craft. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this craft, no matter how scatterbrained I have been today. And let me know in the comments if you think you might try your hand at a wall pocket envelope. I think that's so cute. This was our inspiration. This was the inspiration. So I am just so excited that this came to me and it came out is just as cute as can be. All right, this is a great time to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. It really helps my channel grow. You're going to want to hit the subscribe button because we're going to do a giveaway when we get up to 1,000 subscribers. So excited and so close. So please help me grow. And until the next time I see you, I hope that you be good and do good. And I will find my little button, and then we will say goodbye again when I find my little button that shuts off the camera. All right, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye now.